Patty Loveless was everywhere in country music, lighting up stages and charts, but recently, it's like she stepped back into the shadows. Once a constant presence until around the mid-2000s, something shifted, and the spotlight on Patty dimmed. Wondering why? Stick around as we dive into the heartfelt story behind why Patty Loveless isn't on your radar like she used to be. A coal miner's daughter's ascent in country music. Born on January 4th, 1956, in Pikeville, Kentucky, Patty Loveless, originally Patricia Lee Ramey, emerged from a background shared with country legends like Loretta Lynn. Both were daughters of coal miners. This heritage seems to imbue an aspiration towards country music fame, a path also pursued by Patty's older siblings, Roger and Dottie. Inspired by her siblings, Patty nurtured her own ambitions for country stardom. The family ensemble, known as the Singing Swingin' Ramies, provided a platform for these aspirations. As Patty entered her teenage years, an opportunity arose when her older sister Dottie, after getting married, left the band. Seizing the chance, Patty convinced her brother to let her join the group, enhancing their performance with her vocal talent. This revitalized lineup led to increased success, drawing the attention of country music circles, including the legendary Porter Wagoner. Known for hosting the Porter Wagoner Show and launching Dolly Parton's career, Wagoner became a connection for the family through Roger. The hope was that Wagoner could offer Patty a similar break, propelling her into the country music spotlight. Early steps to stardom. At the young age of 14, Patty was introduced by Roger to Porter Wagoner, who saw potential in her as a future star. This connection gave her increased visibility in the music world, though she prioritized completing her education, graduating high school in 1973. Post-graduation, with Porter's assistance, Patty secured a position as a vocalist with the Wilburn Brothers Band, a group led by siblings Doyle and Teddy. This opportunity prompted her relocation to Nashville, where she contributed as a backup vocalist. Among the band's members was drummer Patty Loveless, with whom Patty quickly formed a bond. Their relationship blossomed, leading to their marriage in 1976. Subsequently, the couple moved to North Carolina to continue their musical careers. However, they struggled to replicate the success they enjoyed in Nashville, leading Patty to wait tables at a restaurant owned by Terry's mother during the day, while still chasing her dreams of fame in her spare moments. During this period, her marriage to Terry began to deteriorate for unrelated reasons. Patty's first marriage faced challenges. Patty's marriage to Terry Loveless was met with disapproval from her parents, and the couple's move to North Carolina didn't lead to the success they had hoped for in the country music industry. Struggling to make a mark, both Patty and Terry succumbed to substance abuse during these challenging times. The 1970s proved to be a difficult period for Patty, further compounded by her father's death in 1979 from black lung disease, a common ailment among miners. The loss was particularly poignant as Patty had previously experienced a falling out with her father over her decision to marry Terry. By the mid-80s, the marriage had ended in divorce. Nevertheless, Patty chose to retain a variation of her ex-husband's surname as her stage name. Following the end of her marriage, Patty Loveless decided to move back to Nashville, seeking a fresh start and new opportunities in her music career. Rise to stardom and new beginnings. Shortly after Patty Loveless made her way back to Nashville in the mid-1980s and started recording demos, she caught the eye of RCA Records, marking the dawn of her significant solo career. Under RCA, she released 5 acclaimed albums and embarked on relentless world tours, further cementing her status as a global country music star with frequent television appearances. By 1989, Patty was ready to give marriage another chance, this time with Emery Gordy Jr., who not only became her partner in life, but also took on the role of producing her music. Their partnership has lasted for more than 3 decades, showcasing a bond seemingly destined to last a lifetime. Despite her success, Patty's journey with RCA Records reached its end in 1992, leading her to join forces with Epic Records. The transition promised greatness, and indeed, her tenure with Epic was marked by significant achievements. However, not long into her journey with Epic, a personal tragedy struck, forcing Patty to pause her performance career for nearly a year. Overcoming challenges and embracing family life. Shortly after her deal with Epic Records, Patty Loveless encountered an unusual throat pain. Medical examination revealed an enlarged blood vessel in her throat, necessitating surgery. Although the procedure required a 9-month hiatus from singing, Patty's recovery allowed her to return with even stronger vocal abilities. Celebrating her comeback and her 36th birthday, she performed at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, a venue she has graced annually ever since. Choosing family over tours, Patty has since stepped back from the touring scene. Her tenure with Epic Records lasted until 2005, during which she faced personal loss with the passing of her mother and mother-in-law in the mid-2000s, leading to a 3-year break from music. She only made occasional appearances, notably with her husband at the Grand Ole Opry. In 2007, Patty began easing back into the public eye, taking on a role as a judge at the Independent Music Awards. Induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Amid the echoes of her profound legacy, Patty Loveless, at 66, has recently been named a 2023 inductee into the Country Music Hall of Fame, a recognition that underscores her status as one of country music's vocal powerhouses. With a career that took off in the late 80s, Loveless's distinctive voice and emotive hits have firmly cemented her place in the genre's history. Her journey from a teenager performing with the Wilburn Brothers to achieving solo success epitomizes the blend of talent and perseverance that defines country music's greatest artists. Vince Gill, recalling Loveless's early promise, noted her undeniable voice and powerful presence, a testament to her significant impact on and collaborations within the industry. As Loveless reflects on her induction, her thoughts are with her late brother, Roger Ramey, a key figure in her early career, embodying the spirit of family and musical heritage that has always driven her. This honor not only celebrates her achievements, but also connects her to the legacy of those who have shaped country music, marking a full-circle moment in her storied career. Patty Loveless finds resilience in solitude and nature. In recent years, Patty Loveless has taken a step back from the relentless pace of her music career, focusing instead on the profound role of caregiver to her husband, Emory Gordy Jr., as he navigates health challenges. Loveless, whose voice and heartfelt songs have touched the lives of many, shares insights into the complexities of caregiving and the importance of self-care. There have been a couple of times that I thought I was going to lose Emory, and I'm so thankful that he's still here with me, Loveless confides, highlighting the emotional journey of cherishing moments together after years of life on the road. She advises other caregivers to find balance and self-care moments, emphasizing, you've got to do that even if it's 10 hours a week total just to break it up. Give yourself a little time to go get a pedicure or manicure, whatever you can afford to do, and just treat yourself. For Loveless, it's not just about enduring the tough times, but finding strength in them. Beyond her caregiving role, Loveless finds refuge in the embrace of nature, from the tranquility of her fish pond to the wildlife that frequents her 171-acre sanctuary in Georgia, which reminds her of her Kentucky roots. I just love animals, and I just get pleasure out of being in nature, she shares, highlighting how the serene beauty of her surroundings offers a poignant contrast to the challenges of loss and caregiving. In facing the dual sorrows of losing her brother and her stepdaughter closely together, Loveless leaned on her faith and the support system of her family, reflecting a resilience shaped by both her personal trials and the natural world she holds dear. Now, it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite Patty Loveless song? Let us know in the comments section below.